Hello and welcome to Engerati TV in association with Engerati. I'm joined now by Laurent Schmitt, and you can see another interview I did with Laurent, but this has got a different context. So you've been involved in publishing a book, and I just wanted to quickly understand what the book's about. And you know, people don't publish a book just for the sake of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you publish it to get it read or to solve a problem. So tell us a bit more about
it. Yeah, so in my past 20 years, I've been really going through plenty of different, as you know, demonstration, example of project. I saw the emergence of new IT architecture, new usage of data, people coming from a totally new industry trying to come here. So I thought this was a good time for trying to put these few experiences together and try to synthesize what can we really learn from there, and what is really the big data of the energy. And to be honest, I was tired also on the term of big data into the energy and big cloud, big things. But what does that exactly mean? So I think what we try to do in that book is, and again, I want to be modest. I'm not going to resolve everything into that book, but it's trying to put together, okay, what can we learn from an architecture and data architecture point of view? How is this end-to-end system going to work, likely to work in the future? And also being very practical onto example of data science. And that I did not write these because it went into equations and, but trying to figure out what is the right combination of just gathering data or build very strong scientific models behind the data, and what can we learn from the few experience which we have. So we wanted this book to be practical, still very scientist, and we hope it's going to help in some form into the debate of big data for energy, trying to get out of this ghost and making practical.
Yeah, because it seems to me, as I say, whenever people talk about big data for energy and things like that, is they don't understand some of the unique context of the energy sector. You know, that it is unique on a whole load of levels. I mean, the most fundamental one is that as soon as you produce the thing, you need to consume it right away. So just very quickly in terms of highlights, what were some of the things, because you collaborated with other people, as you said, you know, data scientists and things like that. What were some of the sort of interesting conversations that you guys may have had, or sort of takeaways from the book?
Yeah, so first of all, there is not these things which people believe, this crystal ball, you know, which you just pull data into a repository and boom, it's going to come with these huge decision makings and so on. No, still, even though there is definitely some complexity in putting this data together, there is still a lot of value in to create data science, in trying to think how I'm going to tweak this data together, and basically putting the expert from the fields onto forecasting, onto building models with this data. So that's not crystal ball, that's not automatic, it is combining these two skills. In terms of architecture, what was the important element is how to combine grid edge with central calculation, and how to have this layered architecture, layered optimization architecture, so that we can start decision from one end, which is a TSO balancing decision, down to the prosumer at the corner of the street.
So the edge becomes part of the system, and
yes,
you will grow together.
And how to think from an end-to-end system point of view, but from IT perspective is, for sure, it's not going to be a single system, it's going to be a system of systems, how to interconnect these systems, what are the data standards available, and so on. So that's again, trying to demystify that there will be a big database somewhere which is going to gather all this data. No, it's not going to work like that. It's going to be a constellation of systems transacting with each other, and basically systems of systems interfacing in real time with sharing data.
Aggregating with each other and then creating output and results. Okay.
Yes.
Laurent, thanks for sharing this with us. So no big database in the sky, but a system of systems.
No crystal ball.
No crystal ball. But if we've done our job correctly, there'll be a link to Laurent's book underneath this video if you're watching it on our YouTube channel, or if you're looking at it on engerati.com. But thanks for sharing it, because it really shows how important data is. I think if you rewind 10 years ago, no one would have been writing a book about data in the energy sector. No. You know, so that just is a proof of point. Thanks for watching Engerati TV in association with Engerati.